We should just tell them now.
We could just tell you now.
What do you think? Should we just tell you now?
You want to do it?
Count of 3.
Last week, we left you on a bit of a cliffhanger about which RV we were going to buy.
1, 2, 3.
We're getting... And yeah, you're right, that was kind of mean. But the wait is over. We're Kalyn and Joseph, and after 6.5 years of living and traveling full-time in our 20-year-old fifth wheel, we're finally sharing the new RV we chose, why we landed on this rig over the others, and our very first problem that we found on the way home.
The brakes aren't working at all.
But before we can pick up our new rig, there's still some cleaning, fixing, and saying goodbye to the home that carried us through all those years on the road.
So much of this RV is our touches, your design touches with the shiplap and the colors.
This video is brought to you by eTrailer. We just drove 2 hours this morning from Nebraska to Webster City, Iowa. We're here at Good Life RV dealership to pick up, actually no, sorry, not pick up our RV. Get a first look at our RV because it's getting inspected today. And we haven't told you what it is yet. We kind of left you on a little cliffhanger, so let's resolve that. We're getting
a Brinkley Z35 15.
Oh, sorry. Now, if you watched the Florida RV Super Show video that we did, you know that this is the model that we cried in. I'm like about to cry. We didn't expect to be emotional, but it just felt like home, and so we have been scouring the internet ever since to make sure that we could find a really good deal on it because we really had our heart sets on that model, and you'll see why once we show you the inside. But we found the lowest price that we've ever seen for this specific model, and it's a 2025. It's brand new here in Webster City, Iowa. And I think it's down in price because the 2026 models are starting to come out.
We did look at other models as well. We looked at other brands. We also looked at used models. In fact, somebody sent us a used listing for this model. It was cheaper than this one, only had 2,500 miles on it, but it was already sold. So I am pretty excited about going with the newer model though, because we get that full year warranty. And if you know us, we're gonna be putting a whole mess of miles on this in the first year. So I think that is kind of important to us. We aren't gonna be giving the price details and everything that we got here on the main channel. If you are super curious as to exactly what price we got and that sort of thing, sign up for our channel insiders. We discussed those numbers in a full Q&A we did. So if you sign up, you'll have instant access to that right away.
We'll see if it still meets my expectations.
See if the tears start flowing?
Yeah. Whew. Oh, wow. Yep. Today, we're getting the rig inspected by a third party to make sure there are no major issues. We didn't want to bug the inspector too much, so we let him do his thing while Joseph pushed random buttons. Yep.
We've got pendant lights.
Ooh.
We've got, okay, look down, look down. We've got island lights.
Oh my goodness.
We've got hutch lights.
All the lights. And we did an amateur inspection of our own. We didn't expect to find anything too drastic, but Joseph's mood changed once he climbed on the roof.
Well, that didn't take long to like burn the excitement off. I was up on the roof and there's like bubbles all over the place. Not all over the place, but 7 of them, decent size. And then there's one spot that's a little concerning where the water from the air conditioner is somehow getting onto the slide topper. And I can't figure out exactly how yet. The inspector's gonna take a look at it. He saw it, he pointed it out to me. And so we might have to figure that out to see what's going on there.
So why did we choose Brinkley? Besides the fact that they are absolutely beautiful, and obviously the floor plan is one that we really wanted and couldn't stop thinking about, but the thing that we keep hearing from people, because all RVs, new, used, whatever, are gonna have issues.
Yes.
And Brinkley has also had its share of issues.
In fact, let's tell you a really quick story. We were staying in Shipshawana.
Yep.
And as we were staying there at the beginning of Slow Down Summer, it was at a RV repair shop as well as RV park. And Kalyn and I are sitting there. At the time, we know we're kind of considering Brinkley's, and every day we're watching Brinkley's come into the repair shop.
So we're like, what does this mean for the future?
So I went in and I talked to them, and sure enough, they were doing warranty work for Brinkley. Brinkley was actually coming to their shop to inspect their repairs, and it was known issues that Brinkley has with interior wall cracking and things like that. Now, this is stuff that doesn't happen on every single Brinkley, but it happens, and it could happen on ours, which
is why we're doing the inspections. But even though the Brinkleys are having some of their issues, we've seen their customer service really step up for people. We've talked to people who've had this exact model and the issues and what Brinkley is doing about it. So they have a 1-year warranty that covers basically everything for an entire year. One of the reasons why we wanted to buy new. And then they also recently extended anything structural or outside, like, to a 3-year warranty. So we're not going to do a full tour today, because today is just about like seeing it, getting the inspection, like looking, Joseph pressing buttons because he can't help himself. And then when we go back home, we're gonna get our RV ready to sell. Well, now we're just waiting for the inspection report to come back. Probably,
more waiting.
Yeah, midday tomorrow. This is the last thing that could blow up the deal.
It's the last thing. I'm still super nervous because if some major issue shows up or whatever that they don't want to fix or whatever, we could still walk away at this point.
Yeah, and we will have driven
1,000
miles for nothing. But let's think positively.
Yes, let's do that.
We'll check back in when we get that report. Well, we got the report at 10 o'clock last night, and of course, we had to look at it right away.
And I would print it off to show you, but it's 100 pages long.
It is long, and it's official. Everything's terrible. We're not buying the thing. No.
Actually, everything came back pretty much as we expected. There were 3 issues that were kind of like, we need to keep our eyes on these and / see if they can fix them. So there was a seal on the front, between the front cap and the side wall, that was pulled away just a little bit. So we made note of that. We had on the roof, on the slide outs, there's some bubbles in the tape that goes over the screws. Talk to them about that, see if we could get that sealed up a little bit more.
And then there were a lot of like screws that were just broken on the strike plates. The
strike plates for the doors for all of the various storage bays and whatnot.
The sewer valves.
So if you could do that. Yeah,
sewer
valve
valves
covers the covers, not the valves. Broken tabs, so they'll replace them.
But I feel like it gave us peace of mind to have that done and out of the way. So we're moving forward with the process, and we should be picking it up in a few days if everything goes well. Also, I feel like I need to mention the air conditioner. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
It's loud.
In the last video, we shared where we were headed, and so we're actually staying at the 4 Rose Farm. They are like an awesome farming family on YouTube if you want to go follow them. So they kindly have let us stay here in northeast Nebraska.
They even have hookups.
And it is
power
hookups. But it is so stinking humid and hot. It feels like Florida in the summer. I don't know what happened, so AC's running all the time.
You walk out the door and it's like, let's go swimming. While we're mentioning things that we probably should mention, earlier on in this video, I was up on the roof and there were bubbles on the roof. I've talked to some Brinkley owners, I've talked to some friends who own RVs, and there's a wide spectrum on it. Some people are like, that's ridiculous, that shouldn't exist at all. Other people are like, this is kind of common with new RVs and it gets better over time because it's off-gassing, and so gas is getting up there, but it's gonna adhere back down. So for me, that's one of those things that we're just gonna keep an eye on. It's not leaking. If there is a bigger problem, we'll take that up with Brinkley with an actual warranty claim. Back to regular
programming. So our goal today is to do some of the like deeper cleaning, finer tune-ups and touch-ups for this RV so we can take photos, get it listed on Facebook Marketplace. I do have a list here.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. We did some of this already yesterday, like we started the process. We took the decal off the back, sad. And then we also washed and scrubbed like the entire outside of the RV to make it look a lot nicer. But we got to do some stuff inside today.
All right, first up on the docket, we got this little ticky-tack thing. We've lived with this for like 2 years and haven't cared about it. But now that we're giving it to somebody else, we're going to
not giving it.
That's true. We are not giving it to someone else. In fact, if you missed the last video, the whole reason we're doing this and privately selling as opposed to doing some sort, I can't see what I'm doing, as opposed to doing some sort of a trade-in, is we asked them for a trade-in value on this, and it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, we just put tires on, and the tires were, let me do the math, 2/3 of the trade-in value that they were gonna give us.
We've got the official super glue right now.
Of Open Roading? Is it sponsored?
No, I'm just saying this doesn't seem very professional, but hopefully it'll work.
I feel like now I'm stuck here for a little bit, just holding this up while you continue doing the rest of the cleaning.
We'll just keep watching you and Trin.
Okay. Hi, Trin. You want some super glue?
No, do not get it up her nose. What I am gonna start with, I think, is I've been noticing these little cobwebs, and there is one in the corner above my desk that I think actually has a spider in it. So I'm gonna go through, and I don't remember the last time I dusted, but we're gonna dust, get those cobwebs out of here, because we don't want anyone coming in here and being like, knocking $500 off the price because there's cobwebs.
This is not sticking at all.
Why? But it's super glue. Is it from the Dollar General?
Did super glue come out when I was squirting it? I think I was just shooting air.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm squeezing this and nothing is coming out. Plus, I have another idea.
Oh my goodness. You can't resist.
Nope.
So as much as we are looking forward to the new RV and all the things, we want to pay some homage. Is that homage? Homage to this RV. See all that junk in it? I told you.
Trinity.
That's all Trinity. That's of like since we've.
That's disturbing.
That's disgusting. Of the things that we're gonna miss in this RV, and I think the number one thing is gonna be like our personal touch.
100%. Because so much of this RV is our touches, your design touches with the shiplap and the colors and like all of that.
Making it so bright, because at the beginning when we bought this, it was just very brown and very dark, and we wanted to lighten it up. And we don't need to do anything to the Brinkley except maybe just add like extra throw pillows or blankets or things, but it's a little sad that we spent a lot of time making this feel like home, and we're gonna sell it to someone else.
I think I'm gonna miss the like familiarity. Like I know everything about this RV. I know how the slide mechanisms like not just work as far as pushing buttons, but what they look like underneath.
Like all the little idiosyncrasies of this RV.
There's so much I've learned over 6 years that I just do because it's like, that's the way it works.
Yeah, it's just natural to you. Trinity, come look at your handiwork. Just come.
She wants to come sniff the...
No.
Oh, she's laying down.
She just wants to lay down on the floor. Look, that's you.
That's you. It's all you. This is one of those conveniences that's like a catch-22 type thing, and that is, I'm not a big fan of this fridge. However, I'm gonna miss the fact that it is propane and electric. And a lot of the like RVs that are designed to live in more or to spend a lot more time in come with a residential fridge, which don't get me wrong, I'm pumped about the residential fridge, but getting started before we get any sort of a good solar setup on the RV, we're gonna be reliant on power a lot more because a fridge is a constant source of power drain, and it's a residential fridge. I can't just switch it to propane. So we might be hitting hookups or running our generator a little bit more until we can get a proper solar setup.
I feel like a major thing that I'm gonna miss is the length. That is one thing about the Brinkley that I was not a fan of.
And that's coming from the person who's not gonna be doing the actual towing.
I know.
But I know where you're coming from specifically is less towing and more you're afraid of losing boondocking spots.
Right, because you know how much we love boondocking, and I'm just afraid the spots that we'll be able to get in will obviously not be
as many.
Yeah, as many options.
So our current rig is 33 feet in length before the bike rack, from outside nose to tail. The Brinkley, when we were shopping, Kayla and I were like, we're looking for a rig that is under 40 feet.
Yep.
Care to tell them the length?
39.11. So
under
we have
40.
1 inch.
Did you see this nasty chunk that came out of like the windowsill
Ew.
crack?
Let me see it. Nastiness.
Basically, all we're doing today is telling you that we've lived in filth for the past 6 years.
We clean our RV, I promise. We just have not done that deeper clean in a really long time.
Well, while we're talking about the obvious things that we're gonna miss, I'm gonna miss not having a rig payment. We haven't had a rig payment or a truck payment for 6 years. In January, we got ourselves a truck payment, and now we are going to have a rig payment as well. And so, yeah, I'm gonna miss not having one of those.
In a way, it's like a comforting thing to know that we're at the place financially where we can afford 2 payments on, one on a truck, one on the RV. Because if you were here since the beginning, we started with the We're Broke video, but still it is gonna feel really weird just to have those. And obviously we're making it our goal to like pay them off as quickly as possible. That's gonna be so shiny.
So shiny and clean.
I feel like our final thing that we're gonna miss, and I'm sure there's stuff that we've not
there's more.
thought of yet, but is just the memories we made in this rig. This
So
was our
many.
first rig. This was the first time we did RV life. And so,
Not just our first rig, it is the longest we have lived in a house in our marriage.
can you pull your weight and help clean, please? That would be great, please and thank you.
Well, I think we got the RV clean. We got all the pictures done.
Now it's gonna be real, and we're gonna list it on Facebook Marketplace and see if anyone bites. Well, it's been a few days since we made that listing on Facebook Marketplace, and we have absolutely no bites. It's very disappointing because we have over 300 clicks. I feel like it's priced competitively. So we'll see what happens with that. We still have another week or so here, but today is the day.
It's pickup day!
It's pickup day! Our closing is at 10 o'clock. It's almost 7, and we gotta rush through because Joseph's first Joe project of the RV is coming up.
And it's a very sad day
Why is it
because
sad?
I didn't have bananas in the freezer or bananas here, so Kalyn didn't get her morning smoothie.
Like for the first time in 10 years.
Okay, it's not the first time in 10 years, but it's pretty close.
Well, it wasn't raining, and then it started right as we were about to
Do the Joe project.
Yes, to do the project.
Yay! Can't wait to work in the rain.
Here's the thing though, this is a good rain.
Yes, it
because
is.
it means it has broken the Midwest heat. It's only supposed to get to like a high of 75 today, which feels and sounds amazing.
You would think with a brand new RV that I wouldn't have a Joe project day one, but we've got a Joe project. I have heard from so many of you, usually it's in the form of, why do you grease with your fifth wheel? Why do you put so much grease on your fifth wheel? Do you know they make something like a lube plate? Guys, I was new. I had never had anything but a sliding hitch before. I thought you just had to grease the fifth wheel, but we've been greasing the fifth wheel. We don't want to get grease all over the nice brand new Brinkley. So we're gonna clean up the fifth wheel and put a lube plate on.
I like your little rag hanging out of your pocket. Ooh, you cleaned out the truck bed.
We cleaned out, we're putting the Brinkley in, attaching the Brinkley today. We wanted everything super spiffy and neat.
I thought you cleaned some of this yesterday.
I power washed some of it off.
I mean, it looks better.
It looks better, but it still needs some work. It still needs, that's why we've got the power washing properties of Dawn. If it's good enough for animals after an oil spill, it's good enough for my fifth wheel hitch. So here is the lube plate, which is gonna turn into be the easiest Joe project ever. Although, I shouldn't talk because maybe I will still find a way to mess this up and make it last 2 days. I don't know, we'll see. We got this from eTrailer, who we are so grateful for eTrailer. They have been a channel sponsor for almost a year now. And one of the things I love about eTrailer, I really need to start cleaning this. One of the things I love about eTrailer is that they're always innovating, always trying to make their customer experience better. And just recently, they got something that is like changing the game for full-time RVers. If you've watched our videos, you know that shipping, if you're a full-time RVer, can be a pain, especially if you're someone like us who's boondocking a lot and not using like campgrounds. If you're at a campground, you can usually use the campground address to get something shipped to you. But if you're boondocking, you're trying to find out if somebody uses the post office, if they use FedEx, because depending on what carrier they use, they're going to be shipping to a different location, and it's just a challenge. Well, eTrailer announced a feature they're calling Ship to Shop. So when you're on the product page, if you look below the Add to Cart button, there's going to be a new spot that says Ship to a Shop near you. And you can click on the button, put in your zip code, and it will pull up a list of shops in your area that you can get the product shipped directly to. We actually did this with this lube plate. We had it shipped to a shop outside of Colorado Springs, and I went and picked it up, and it was easy peasy. Ta-da!
Man, it's so clean you could eat on it.
You could eat off this thing. I wouldn't suggest it, but you totally could.
I have been really looking forward to this update because oftentimes when we're like just outside around the RV doing stuff or maybe unhitching, I get so close to rubbing up against the grease that is actually on the pin box. It freaks me out. So I'm very excited that we're not gonna have to deal with that anymore.
At least you just get close to ruining clothes. How many pants, shirts
Have
I ruined
a
from the
ton.
fifth wheel? Like I'll be up here, messing with something up here, and I will get back of my pant leg on the grease. It's just a mess. So everybody who has reached out, I know I kind of went on a rant earlier, but everybody who has said, why don't you have a one of these things? You're right, I'm wrong. I've just been slow getting on the bandwagon.
Are you serious right now?
I can't clean a grease plate without.
He sliced his arm the other day too.
With a razor blade.
Yeah, and looked like he was like cutting himself. Can't take you anywhere.
Nope, I think that's it. I think half
We're good?
I think half of the Joe project is done. We've cleaned this. Now when we get to the Brinkley, we just have to do the other half of the Joe project.
Good, because I'm hungry and we're gonna try to find a smoothie place on the road. I think we still have a few minutes to spare where we can stop by a place and get something. Blue skies are starting to peek out. It's gonna be a good day.
I think our RV is bigger than Scooter's.
It is tiny.
Little Scooter's. Do you know what you're getting? Because I
Yes,
have no idea what I'm getting.
I do.
What are you getting?
It's a process, and I'm about to be a diva when I tell you.
Okay, so you're in like a macchiato almond milk.
No. So I'm gonna get their like peanut butter power smoothie, but I need it to have an almond milk base.
Okay.
And make sure the protein they use is not whey and is like a plant-based protein.
They have plant-based proteins?
I hope so.
Okay.
Because if they don't, then I'm changing my order.
Should I get a Red Bull infusion?
You know, I was gonna listen to a podcast about energy drinks.
Don't
on
worry.
the way,
I
so.
will. Don't worry. My energy drink comes in the Celsius variety.
I don't know. Is that much better?
Mm-mm.
What was that?
A non-whey based protein powder. They said
That's-
scoot on around.
Oh, seriously? That's funny. So the only protein powder they had was whey-based, so I'm not gonna have my peanut butter smoothie. We're gonna do wild berry with the almond milk. I don't think it'll be as filling, but it will at least be something.
Let's go get the RV.
So the first thing we're gonna do is a walkthrough of the RV. They're gonna show us how to use everything. Because like stuff like the auto leveling system, completely new.
No clue.
From here, if you want to raise it up to maybe back your truck under it. Yeah, one here.
Yep.
You just go and check one. 300-pound weight limit on the ladder.
Okay.
Roof's fully walkable. So if you only want to run it halfway out, monitor panel. We change functions. Right now, that lock means it locks out the keypad.
We just found out that these are heated. I'm so excited.
Thanks so much. Thanks for letting
We have finished, finally, all the paperwork. They're somehow gonna let us take this home, which is just crazy. It just feels way too fancy for us. I don't know. This is like, this is nuts.
And we've owned the RV for all of 5 minutes. And we're gonna finish the Joe project here. So this is the Kurt lube plate. You can pick it up on e-trailer. If you're a full-timer like us, just get it shipped to shop like I explained earlier.
We'll also put a QR code up here.
And I know my
link in the description.
I know my last Joe project was like the fastest one ever. I think we did it in 39 minutes. I think we're gonna beat that record.
All right, let's see how fast this goes on.
Here we go. There we go.
That's it?
Joe project complete.
That's it?
That's it.
And it's just supposed to make it like super slidey?
Yep, and that is supposed to keep us from having a greasy mess. It is still recommended that you put grease in the teeth of your fifth wheel. So I have a tube of grease, but I don't really have my my grease gun. So we're gonna try to do this without destroying my shirt. Should I just stick the fingers in? Should I just stick the fingers in? Don't necessarily do it this way, but this is how I'm gonna do it.
This is very interesting.
We're just gonna use this to get a good glob of grease.
Oh no, you had got some on there.
On
is
the
that
teeth.
okay?
That's fine. There we go.
Look what you...
How did I do that?
You touched me with it.
Well, I didn't get any on me, so that's a win.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I got some on me.
Now we're grease buddies. It's already getting messy.
Don't get it on your blue shirt.
I know. Okay, there we go. We're all set. We can take this home. I cannot believe how long this RV is. Like, as you were pulling out of the bay,
It just
I'm
kept
like,
going and
it
going.
kept going. I thought it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Oh no, it has like 5 more feet.
I just can't believe it. Like looking back, it's like, oh, that's not our RV, but it's our RV.
But it is now.
Now we have 2 RVs. We still have to correct that problem.
How's the turning feel?
So far I haven't noticed a difference.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. Maybe more the backing up will be
The backing up is
issue.
going to be, yes, that's for sure going to be an issue. Guarantee it.
You just had to wait till we were hitched up to a big trailer
to
go get gas.
You're blaming it on me, but you didn't want me to put a lot of money in gas in the
That is true.
trailer.
I thought
in the truck.
I thought that we could finish out the month with the $50 left in our budget.
In
and
real
we
time,
didn't.
it's July 30th, and I put $50 in the other day. But
I'm like, can we get through the end of the month so it lands on the next month's budget?
But we're at 1/8 of a tank, and I don't think that's going to happen.
We've got 100 miles to go.
So let's fuel up, and then
we have to check something because I don't know that the trailer brakes are working.
Yeah.
Or that they're hooked up.
yeah,
So first issue.
first issue.
Let's return to sender.
All right, now we got to figure out this brake thing, because as I was slowing down to get into this gas station, I was pushing the brakes on the truck, and I'm like, it feels like the truck is doing all the work. So I did the little squeezy squeeze, and nothing happened. And so I did the squeezy squeeze only as we were pulling into the gas station itself, and the brakes aren't working at all. So I double checked the plug. It's plugged in. It just said it recalled the brake gain.
Yeah.
So let's pull forward, rear park assist off. Yep, okay. So we're just gonna ease forward, and I'm gonna do the squeezy squeeze. We're still moving. Oh, I think I see the issue. I think I know the issue because it's saying 0. I need to turn the brake on. So 0.5, 0.1, let's make it 4.
Was that it?
That was it.
Okay.
The brake gain was set at 0.
Oh my word. Newbie.
All right, so 4 was a little soft. Let's put it at 6 and we'll see how that goes.
We have our first bit of warranty work that we're doing.
Oh my goodness, 170 miles and I have to laugh. You literally have to laugh.
So we heard flapping.
Yeah, it was probably within the first, what, 15, 20 miles, maybe? And we're like, okay, there's nothing in the bed of the truck.
Yep.
The only thing I could think of is that it was this little strap that holds the tonneau cover. Happened twice.
And it ended up being that sticker, that left sticker.
This right here, it's sticky even. Yep, I can feel the stickum.
Yep, so it's supposed to look like this.
Yep, and it looks like that on the other side.
Yep.
And you know what? It's loose on the other side too.
Really? I mean, it's not like a super big deal,
Nope.
but we literally just made this big purchase and a decal flew off. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, well, we have to figure out how to unhitch this thing, put the slides out.
Let's see if we can remember how to do this in like less than an hour.
You think it's gonna take a full hour?
No, I think it's gonna take us like 30 minutes.
Oh man.
To get all unhitched and
Really?
everything. All right, first up, we gotta grab the plastic pieces to throw underneath the jacks. I need what, 4, 6 of them?
6 of them?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess so.
1, 2. Okay. So first we want to unhitch the truck.
What do we press?
Turn this on, and then we're gonna go front, and these should drop down.
Okay. There they go, super fast.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my word!
That is insane how quick that is. All right, I don't know why I'm shutting that. Now we need to chalk off. Oh, my chalks are on the other RV.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Well, on the other side, we're using the leveling thing, so technically I don't need one
That's
set
not
of
necessary.
these. Correct. One set of these would be fine. I should leave one full axle chalked off though. So,
I mean, it's Nebraska. It's not like we're rolling anywhere.
Hey, do you have wheel chalks in the shed by any chance?
Say hello. Yes, hi. Let me get your lead, okay?
I'm the chicken whisperer.
Which,
got the littles out today.
So which of these am I sticking under the tire?
Okay, we'll go in the shed.
Okay, you can come out if you want.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
All right, let's start
Okay,
this again.
we're all chalked off. Let's see. I don't think I can open it all the way because I think I'll hit it, but I can do that.
Okay.
We'll disconnect. Come on. There we go. We'll disconnect the safety. Okay, and then we're chalked off. We're jacked up. I should be good to pull this.
Should be, being the operative word.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead. Okay, it's out. Hang on, hang on. Okay, perfect. Now we get to try this auto leveling voodoo magic, right?
We do.
Is that our next step? Do I just hit auto level?
I'm trying to remember if we're supposed to put the back jacks down first. Press the front. Off the fifth, disconnect the fifth. Yep, push the auto level.
Okay.
You're right.
Can I push the button?
Yeah. So go ahead and hit it.
Nothing's happening. Did I not hit it hard enough? You want me to try it again? It keeps blinking here.
Yeah, I don't know why it's blinking right in rear.
What on
Well,
earth?
this is working really well so
Okay,
far.
hang on. Disconnect, press and hold front to lift the vehicle. We did. Pull tow vehicle away, press auto level C. Should I hit these buttons?
I was gonna try to drop the rear jacks. It's not happening.
nothing's
All right, I'm
happening.
gonna try something else. We're gonna retract the front because we're way out of, like, the front's way up right now.
Didn't he say if it was way jacked, it wouldn't do anything?
I thought it was the other way. Like, I thought it was like if it was leaning down.
Now hit it. It's working. Okay, that was it. That was it.
We were too far out of level.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm just
now it's gonna do its thing.
Okay. I'm just running around to make sure those jacks are gonna come
Yep.
down, right? Now the other side's going down. This is exciting. Okay, it's down.
Yep, auto level analyzing. Is it done? Nope, still right rear. Still working on it. Is that done?
Still says analyzing. Success!
Yay! Okay, we're level. Now it's time for slides. Oh, we gotta figure out this door thing too, because this is different.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the steps that like go in
Yep.
and up rather than the fold in.
So just crank this
Yep.
and then drop it down. Try not to get hit in the head.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice. And then we have to do something with this. This pin comes out,
And then,
and then this just goes up, I think.
yeah, pull it out.
Like
There you
this.
go. And then that arm comes down towards you. There
Okay.
you go. All right, you ready to do the slides?
I am. The slides are like basically my RV chore. So we got 1, 2, and 3. I just don't know which one is which yet.
Take a guess.
Okay, so I'm gonna say slide 1 is this one,
Okay.
and okay, out.
Good
Is that
guess.
right? Okay. Is that okay? Is it going?
It's going.
It's going okay. Nothing's having issues.
Slide 2.
Slide 2 out.
There
There
goes the
goes.
refrigerator.
Okay, slide 3.
It looks like, from my cursory glance,
Mm-hmm.
that everything survived except for the decal.
Yeah, that's the only thing so far.
Chairs are in place. This ottoman's in place. Your desk is a-okay.
All we have to do is move in. But you're gonna have to wait till next week for us to go through the whole like decluttering, packing up, moving in, getting organized process.
And I don't think we're gonna do that today because it's raining.
It's starting to
Yay.
rain. But make sure you subscribe if you haven't
Mash
already.
it. Mash that button.
Yep, I guess that's what you're doing. Thank you so much for being along this journey. This RV has just been a long time coming. We're so excited that we get to move into it and share the journey in this new rig with you. We'll see you guys next Friday.